So I know I'm back on this whole loan applications matter. Um, yeah, so there are a lot. I can say there are over 1,000 different loan applications in Nigeria. Like I mean, applications that offer to give you some form of loan and then you get to pay back the way loans work basically. And it's getting ridiculous because for every YouTube advertisement I view, it's all about a new loan application. It could be, I don't want to mention them so that it does not seem like the story I'm going to tell you is targeting that particular loan application. So I'm not going to mention any specific loan application, but there are so many right now. If you go to Play Store and just search loan application, you will see a whole lot of loan applications there. And I think most of them are not just what it should be. Like they don't just follow the standard when it comes to giving loans or giving out loans. Okay, let me just give you a brief overview of what I'm talking about here. Just maybe an example. And like I said, I'm not going to mention any loan app in particular. So there was a particular loan application, and usually what we know of or what I discussed in my previous video, if you've not watched that video, I will link it in the description or in the comment section. You can go ahead and watch that particular video where I spoke about why people should think twice before using any loan application. So basically what most of them do, or what their MO is, as their mode of operation is that if they give you a loan and then maybe after a day of when you're supposed to repay the loan, your loan repayment day or your schedule, if you don't make your payments after that particular time, they start sending messages to your contacts on WhatsApp telling them that this person is a fraud, this person they basically defame you. They say a lot of things about that person. So sometimes I receive those WhatsApp messages saying, "Oh, this person is a thief. This person is," and I'm like, if someone is owing you, or if someone is owing your loan application, I don't think this is the right way to do this. Like this is not the right way to get your money back. This is not the right way to do to get your money back, because one thing is that even if the person had the maybe something things could go wrong and then maybe the person might not be able to pay. um, Things happen and then you've already defamed the person's name, or you've already posted some negative information about the person. Do you expect the person to pay you back? Let me just tell you the story I wanted to tell you. So basically, there was this person that collected money from this loan application, and then the person, I think it was a 1 month, yeah, 1 month loan. I can't remember how much was it about. I think it was about 300,000 or so. And then this person was supposed to pay, I think, on the 24th of the month. The person was supposed to pay on 24th of the month, where I think he received the 24th. It lasted 1 month thereabout. I don't know how. I can't remember the duration. So this person got involved in an accident, and um, the person was basically out of it. Like I think the person was in a coma or something. I don't know, but the person was unreachable for a while. And then after his payments they had already come, they tried reaching out to the person via text message, reminding the person of his loan, and there was no response. They tried calling the person, the phone number was switched off. So it didn't really take them long before they started sending those messages again, letting people know that this person took a sum of 300,000 and has refused to pay back, and the person is a chronic debtor. Like, how do you call someone a chronic debtor when it's not as if you've been giving the person loans and then the person has not been paying, or you've been able to track the person's loan status to know the person is a chronic debtor? So they sent these messages, and then people saw the messages. The news was going around that this person was a debtor and all. And when the family members now saw the family members saw that particular message going around, and then they were surprised, like, who will be saying this thing about this person that is in a coma, or this person that just had an accident. And then they noticed that it was a loan application. So they were like, why didn't you try to reach someone? They said they tried to call someone, the numbers provided, and those numbers did not go through or something like that. I can't remember what they said exactly. So in this case, I would say it's really bad because they didn't know what happened to the person, and then they went ahead to send those kind of information or those kind of stuff to people or to people's contacts. First of all, I would say that's a breach in privacy because you can't do that. Although anyone that is going to take loans from these applications must have filled some sort of agreements that says if you don't pay your loan back, we would do this, and most of them have agreed to that. But I mean, it's not just good enough. You can't do that to someone. You can't. And me personally, I might not have any issue with it, but if I now receive some of those messages telling me that this person is owing, sometimes I might not even know the person, so I wonder how they got my number, and it's just somehow. So the message I just want to put across there to any Nigerian is that before you think about taking a loan from any loan application, so I wouldn't want to tell you not to take a loan from any loan application, provided you have the mind of paying it back. You can go ahead and take a loan, but make sure you do your research about this loan application. You don't want to be taking a loan from loan applications that maybe get your details and then use it for something. Or there are some loan applications out there that are scam sure, shit. Sorry, there are some loan applications out there that are scam loan applications. Like basically, they get your information and then they tell you for you to get your loan, you have to pay a processing fee of 2,000. That will help us to do research and whatever it is. And then once you pay the amount of money to receive your loan, they immediately scam you, and then you can't do anything. Would you report to? Basically, you can't report to anyone because no one knows what happens. It's just you and that loan application. The only thing you can go around saying is, oh, nobody should download this app. They are scammers or whatever. You might even go to Play Store and review it and say these people are scammers. But regardless, you've lost your money. So you need to be careful about, if you want to get a loan, if you're not going to any microfinance bank to get a loan and you decide to use an application or one of these loan applications, you need to be careful. Make sure you read their terms and conditions, because it's possible, like, if you read their terms and conditions well and they never stated something like them putting your information out there and then they put your information out there, you could sue them because it's breach of privacy. Even though you didn't pay when you're supposed to pay, but things come up, or there could be, if you have an excusable reason, then you could easily sue those loan applications. So just be careful. There are a lot of them out there. Some are scams, some are legitimate. Actually, some are legitimate, and some know the best ways to carry out a disbursement and also collect their repayment. So there are legitimate ones out there, but you just need to be careful. A lot has been coming out, and I've not had time to. But I think I'll find time, just because of my subscribers and those around me. I'll find time to personally look into some of these loan applications, especially the new ones that are coming out. I don't know why I keep seeing their advertisement on YouTube. Like, they put in a lot of money to do some of these advertisements, and they give some of these content creators some money, telling them to advertise some of these their loan applications. And these content creators go ahead to advertise these loan applications either in a skit or something, without them knowing anything about this loan application or the owner or whatever it is. So please, before you think of using any loan application out there, you need to do your research. Make sure it's a credible one. Make sure it's not a scam. Make sure it is one that if anything happens, just understand their policies and try to ask these questions. If you can speak to someone, ask them, what if I don't pay when I'm supposed to pay? What happens to me and what does not happen? So let them tell you specifically what happens to you. Okay. So yeah, I think basically that would be it. But let me just tell you, for those that don't know, if you go to any maybe microfinance bank or any fiscal place to collect loans, they have loan platforms that they check if you are owing, and if you are owing, they wouldn't really give you loans. So I think these loan applications should have the same database where they can check if you are owing, and if you are owing, they wouldn't give you But yeah, aside that, a lot of work needs to be done relating to the way this someone needs to checkmate this loan application. If you go and check the reviews on all these loan applications, just take your time, go to Play Store, just type loan applications, check them one by one. You will see the type of reviews that people leave on those particular applications. So I guess I've rambled a lot. I just wanted to put that out there. Be careful, because Nigeria is not smiling. I don't know if these loan applications are everywhere abroad. I don't know, but I think what I've been seeing so far is in Nigeria and maybe in Africa also, not just specifically Nigeria. So that's what I wanted to share with you. And also, my merch is out. We have a face cap, SC Cyber Safe. We have a t-shirt also. Yeah, you can't scam me today. I don't know if it's showing in reverse, but you can grab our t-shirts from our online store. You can check our YouTube for the online store, or you can go ahead and check for the link in the description, and you can grab any merch you want. So thank you. Please, if you have any information about these loan applications, if you have ever been a victim of any of their harassments, you can let me know in the comment section. Or if you feel like if you've done business with some of them, like you've collected money with some of them, and they are actually okay, just share your experience collecting loan from any of these loan applications, your bad experiences, your good experiences, and I'll be glad to, I'm sure you'll see other people that will relate to whatever you have to say. So thank you, and see you in my next video. Bye guys.